So we're live. Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday in the Philippines, April 8th. But before I forgot, I would like to say happy birthday to my nephew. She's turning 3 years old today, and he gonna celebrate his birthday today in super cute kiddos, and I'm gonna miss him. So it's a long drive from here to the place where he stay with my sister. So I just say greetings to I posted it in Facebook, and maybe I'm gonna call him later. So yeah, it's gonna you know yeah, I hope he will have a good day celebrating his third birthday. Anyway, we're live now. Are we live? We're live now. Are we live? What is that question? Yeah, good morning to those who are watching right there. Lizelle Makali Nag. And then shout out to you, Randy the Pottery. Thank you so much for your thumbs up and for waiting. Because I scheduled my stream yesterday. Oh, wait, I made my stream. I scheduled yesterday and then like 6:20 today. But I'm wake up early, 5:35 maybe. So, Craig Romel here. Craig Romel, good morning. Yeah, I've got my StreamYard. I can show you the I can show in the screen if you have if you're here. I mean, I can show this in the screen your comment. There you go. Thank you so much for watching and waiting, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Salamat, Randy. Sito, Lizelle. Thank you so much, Lizelle. New friend of us here. Shout out. Good morning. And Sir Craig is here. Good morning also from New Zealand. Happy puppy. You confused me. What day is this? Wednesday? Oh, sorry, wait. Yeah, Wednesday, April's. Sorry, I thought it's 8. It's April 7th. Sorry about that. I thought my nephew will having his birthday at 8, but it's 7. I always confuse that. Before also because I thought that he was born at 8, but not exactly. It's April 7. Oh my goodness. And who else here? Good morning. Lani Songas, another things from New York. Good morning there. How are you? How are you this morning? Thank you so much for stopping by, guys. And shout out to hey there, Loni Songs and other things from Happy Puppy. That's me leaning against Kagsawa Church Bell Tower in 2009. Oh, never been there that yet. I can see clear picture. That's good to know. Loni Songs, thank you so much. Happy Puppy. Hey, hey, hey. Happy. It's Wednesday. Oh my god, I thought it's April 8th today. But it was April 7. I always thought that April 8th is his birthday, my nephew. He's turning into 3 years old today. So I posted in my Facebook in a few minutes. Maybe I'm gonna call him later, just trying to say them happy birthday, Lol, you have to stop and look. I'm not really into unforgetful woman, but I really thought because I was right before evening, guys, I'm gonna update or shall I say inventory whatever we spent in the whole day because especially yesterday, we're in town and I stuck in the walk. Oh my god. I thought really guys there's not so much people in there. And then when we arrive, we get. Remember, I told you that 9 or 9:30 you should be there because the bank is not opens at 9. So when we go there, oh my God, there's lots of people getting in line, and the more inside. So I don't know why because it's Tuesday yesterday. So anyway, I don't know how many maybe an hour or more than that I'm stuck in the bank. But at least we already paid our bills for this month, and And besides, I talked to the PLDT. Oh my goodness gracious! I thought they can hold my account, guys, because we have field products here, so different kind of internet connection from the owner. So I tried to tell them that I don't want to close my account. So can you hold it until next year? I think February. But they can't. They said no. I have to continue paying it whether I'm using it or not. And if not, I have to pay the remaining balance, the remaining months because I signed a contract for 3 years. Oh my God. That's why I said, what, 3 years? Oh my God. I was signing, but I didn't read it. So anyway, by this coming September, that will be 3 years since I joined PLDT. So anyway, I cannot do anything about it. So one thing maybe I should do is install it here. So no matter even if we're paying twice, at least we're using it instead of paying it for nothing. So maybe I'm gonna tell them to relocate it and transfer it here. So may our um, whatever our the guy that keeps on coming here to do something whatever we want, especially the electric, so he can do something about it. Oh my gosh. Um, I am good. How are you? I'm fine a little bit. I'm kind of tired yesterday in town, but I just woke up, so I feel great. Brit, hi. Good morning, Brit. Thank you so much for coming. How are you today? You are all mixed up. Today is July 7th. Huh, 2019? Oh my gosh. My goodness. What's up, Brit? Lizzo? Macaulay's blog, good looking channel. Ah, I see. Yeah, here. She was in my stream. Wait, nilagay mo. What's going on with my? There you go. Hello to you, Jobert Belisas. Salamat sa patamsak. Shout out. Good morning. Oh, thank you so much. Wait sa ha. Ang saan to? Oy. Isa ka nakuha ka daghana oy. Okay, there you go. So beautiful day. So and besides, I'm also planning to, you know, to go back again today to the Magete, but seems like I can't do that because I have a red tie and I'm kind of lazy. I need to, uh, you know, what you call that? Do something with my SSS, guys, Social Security, because it's how many months I didn't pay for it. So I wanted to get a reference number, PRN reference number. I think that's the right name for that. I'm not sure. So anyway, I want to get the PRN number for 1 year because you cannot pay it to the buyer center or other center that they accept SSS payment if you don't have PRN number. So that's the problem. Um, Jobert Pilases, you can't give but one thumbs up. And then, yeah, and then more things to do in town, but maybe I'm kind of lazy today. Morning, Britt.
Hello.
How
Yeah, I
are
gotta
you?
turn my dishwasher off. I just remembered. Because I have the dishwasher going in the hotel.
Oh, you didn't have work?
I have work in 3 hours and 14 minutes.
Oh, I see.
So I'm gonna be up here for a while, yeah. And then I gotta probably be up here for a little over an hour, and then I gotta cook my dinner and then get ready for work.
Hmm. It's early here. 5:46.
Yeah, that's pretty early. Well, I can show you what I'm doing with the food. It's pretty cool. They make these that are easy to do. But yeah, you put any meat you want in it, like in the bag, and then the meat's in there. You can see it right there, the meat. And you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
do shrimp steak. You just marinate it in the bag,
Oh, wow.
and then it's a mesquite marinade.
Oh, I haven't tried that.
Yeah, and then you just put it in the bag, and I've had it in here since like 9:15.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna marinate for like 7 hours. It would be better if you do it. The best is do it around 24 hours. Usually the best, but this will give it fairly good flavor. You know, it adds at least a half an hour, but I usually go at least 7 hours
Mm-hmm.
to marinate the meat. It's better 24 hours. Then actually the marinade actually breaks down the fibers of the meat to make it more tender too. It makes it a little more tender. The longer you set it in there, the more tender it gets. So if it had 24 hours in there, it would be a little more tender than it is now. But it's going to be pretty tender. And what they are is sirloin. They're like 8-ounce sirloin steaks, USDA choice. So what you do is sirloin steaks are a decent cut of meat, but they're best if you marinate them or like tenderize them first and then let the seasoning sit. Like if you're going to just do seasoning, tenderize it first and then let the seasoning sit on there. Just rub olive oil and like the seasoning on it and then let it sit for a while and it'll actually like the outside of the meat will get more tender and it'll get more flavor. And this way to get the flavor in the meat too. The flavor will go probably a little ways down into the meat. Yeah.
See.
And sirloins are cheap too. It's one reason why they're fairly cheap cut of meat because they were like $9 for two 8-ounce sirloins. Normally, and then the next grade up of cut of meat is like a New York strip steak. Those were like 11. It was like 11 to it was like $10 to $12 for one like like 8. Let me see like 8 to 10 ounce cut of like that type of steak. So yeah, it's good. It's good economical cut of meat because you can get. I got about double the amount for less than one New York strip steak.
Yeah.
And you can make any steak fairly tender. Like if you just tenderize it with a fork a bunch of times on one side, and then you can even tenderize it on the sides if you want.
The steak here is so tough. I mean, it's hard to chew.
Yeah, I heard it's not very good because they don't have as many. Even I've noticed like people talking about they say they don't have as many cattle ranches in the Philippines they do here. They have them like a lot of places here. There's actually local brands of cattle.
True.
We have a big dairy here too, Smith Brothers Dairy, which is a big dairy. It actually still delivers. That place still delivers your milk like they used to a long time ago. It's pretty cool. When I was a kid, my dad had one of those insulated. It was like a galvanized box. It was like a rectangle, and then it had like probably like a half an inch of like foam in the inside, and it had a lid on it, and it said Smith Brothers on the side. And every like week we'd have like 2 gallons of milk, I think it was, and then we'd have sometimes we'd have other stuff delivered. And then they come out the door and they deliver. And then the guy we had that delivered, my dad became friends with the guy, so we would get he'd bring us like extra stuff that he could only get seasonally.
Brad said, "What part of the cow does the sirloin come from?"
I forget. I can look. Yes, I are.
Good morning, Mars, Bonka. Good morning, and Murad is here. Good morning. Armani, hello.
Oops. One
BGP.
from
Hello, Mars.
it.
Is that your microwave or it's mine?
That's
I can
my
hear something beeping.
that's my dishwasher.
Ow! That's why I said there's something my microwave
Trying to
is
figure it
saying
out.
beeping.
Trying to figure it. Okay, here we go.
Correct. So Lonnie songs and other things.
Sirloin comes from
551.
the middle of the cow, like to the middle of the cow, like from the top of the back down to the middle of the side.
Oh.
and then the middle, and then like chuck comes from like the neck, right below the neck area. Brisket comes from the upper part of the big muscle on the upper part of the legs, right there, and then flank steak comes from like the underbelly, like halfway, like that probably halfway back. The bottom sirloin comes from like right behind the sirloin, but like 2/3 of the way down. Tenderloin comes from the about like 80% of the way up the top. The round comes from the butt,
Hmm?
and then like the hips. Yep. Just shows you. I can show you a diagram if you want. If you want to see, if you're kind of curious to see it, what it looks like. The diagram of what the cuts of the cow.
Wait, Murad, I hear the rooster, so you didn't kill it.
Oh, that's
Say
good.
that. Oh, okay.
There's what it looks like. Chuck, brisket, shank, plate, whatever that means. Ribs, short
Hello, Mike.
loin, sirloin goes up here. But it depends on like this one shows you sirloins farther up. This one shows you sirloins a little farther up. But and the shank comes from here, which are like the middle, like upper part of the legs, and the other one brisket comes from here, which brisket's a tough cut of meat. You usually have to most places go like probably 10 to 12 hours to cook it on a smoker.
Do
Or
they
you can
have?
cook it 10 to 12 hours on a barbecue, like a regular like charcoal barbecue, or propane wouldn't be that efficient because you would use like
Hello,
maybe
simply
half or
die.
3/4 of your bottle of propane for one like one of those, cooking one of those. But yeah, that's the diagram. Sirloin's like a medium grade cut of beef. But you saw me with my share on your Facebook. I shared your stream.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
In calculus, Mike said.
Yeah. No, it's interesting to know where your cut of beef comes from.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the dishwasher. I gotta
we're learning about where the meats come from. Oh, yeah.
see if I turn it back on. It's loud.
Jubert, thank you for stopping by. Simply in the shout out. Kumusta?
Hi, Murad. Hi, Hattie Mars. Hi, Lonnie. Hi, Mike. But that's what I like to cook. So
Murad is a meat cutter.
I'm just but I'm doing just cooking in a fry pan. I don't have an oven, and I don't have a cast iron pan. So I'm just doing it in a regular like steel pan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just this one right here. I can show you the pan. It's just a little 10-inch pan that came in the hotel. It's in the hotel all the time.
Yeah.
It's just a stainless steel pan. So,
Oh, nice.
But yeah, you can do like two steaks in there. I did it one other time, and the steak turned out good. It came out with like a really good like brown nits on the outside.
Wow. Yeah, yum. Today there is a market there somewhere close down to here. They keep selling lots of cows every Wednesday,
Oh,
but it's just there are some Filipino here that really into they're good in marinating the cow meat.
yeah. Hi, Robert.
Hi, Robert. Grilling the steaks makes it taste the best.
Yeah, the smoker is the best, I think, because because my brother's smoker, it has a like below the grill grates, it has like a slanted one. And that's where if you have something fatty, and then it goes down there, and then it drips into a bucket that's hanging on this little hook type thing, it hangs on the end. Well, for the steak ones, you put the stainless steel one in there that has like 30 holes in it probably, and what it does is it gives you a char on your steak or your hamburgers, or if you're chicken, if you're cooking something that's only like on the grill for like 7-8 minutes. And you're cooking it at like 450 degrees. It gives you more of a char on your meat on this smoker, because he has one of those. My brother and my dad both have Green Mountain grills. That's what that salmon video on my channel was cooked on. My brother's Green Mountain. like 3 weeks ago, or almost three
Yeah.
weeks ago.
How's
Yeah,
your other?
it's really been good.
How is your other channel?
Haven't done anything on it in like 3 weeks.
Oh, so you can stream now to your old channel or
No,
not?
not my original channel. I can't stream till June 1st.
Oh my God.
For what they say. It says my copyright expires goes through May 31st.
Oh my God.
So I can stream on June 1st. But I might stream on my second channel. I'm not sure. I might stream on it again.
It's really a maybe very bad violation, or I don't know what is that violation that
I don't know.
really
Well,
give.
I showed a NPR concert
Oh, oh my.
from Big
That's
Daddy Kane. It's
why.
called one of their Tiny Desk concerts on a stream on February 18th, and then they copyright me or gave me a copyright on March. Was it March 2nd? And then they said, and I only showed like maybe 2 minutes of it. I just showed like a little bit of it, and I think the thing lasted for 18, 19 minutes. He did like 3 full songs, and then he talked a little bit in it, and then he did like this freestyle that he did. Well, he wrote it down now, but he did the freestyle, like actual freestyle, and then he put it to paper, and it's like one of his songs. It's only like 30, 40 seconds or something, but I got a copyright from that. And then what they do is when they give you copyright, they take down your video completely, so you can't edit it or nothing. And then the copyright is only limits you to not streaming. So I've already uploaded 3 videos on my channel since then, like 2 shorts and one like 28-minute video of me making breakfast burritos.
So one thing they want you to do is streaming only, or you can just post anything you want to post.
No, I can right now. I can post whatever I want, but I just can't stream
Just streaming.
because it's a 3-month stream ban.
Wow, that's really sucked. June.
I know other people have gotten copyrights too.
That's why I really don't like if I do live stream. There's a TV at the back or some distractions. You know, who knows? They're gonna strike your stream.
Yeah. Well,
Oh my
coffee
God.
time, that's good. Mars. But Filipina Desert Gardener, I think, has got 2 strikes on her channel.
Oh really? What's
Yeah, I
all
think
about?
so. She was telling me I think she said she had 2 strikes. I'm like, what?
Really?
Mhm.
Mine is mostly it's a what you call that, music.
CPR, which is just
CPR,
copyright.
that's it.
It's like a claim. That's all
Yeah.
it is. It's just a claim. Yeah, that one is not that bad.
Yeah, so one thing I just edit the music and change into their choices of music that no non copyright. Or if it is not fit to the certain video that I'm gonna make, I will turn off the monetization.
Because my thing
Yeah.
is, I don't even put any of the videos of mine if they're eligible for monetization. I don't even put the ads on them. I'm like, no big deal to me. You know, I'm not gonna make people sit because some people go, oh, watch your videos. Or your ads. I go, I'm not gonna make people sit through like few-minute ads when when they're hardly giving me any money. You know what I mean?
The odds is
I
like
don't want to make people sit through them because some people said they'd sit through them. I'm like, I don't want you to sit through them.
the odds is like really long, like 4 or 5 minutes. I
Yeah,
noticed
some of
that
them are.
every
The
time. Yeah.
ones I get the most are like 15 seconds usually, and then you can skip them like after 5 seconds if you want.
And then even you're not monetized, there is an ads already.
Yeah. Here's another one. Did you know, like last week, probably like about 4 or 5 days ago, people have been starting to get the invalid traffic and being demonetized. Have you heard about that? I know 4 people. Well, one person I know directly. She's a good friend of mine. She actually got demonetized on her main channel. She started another channel already, and then her main channel got demonetized because she said it was for invalid traffic. And then I found out like within she got monetized. I found out like the next day, and then since then, like a bunch of other people have gotten demonetized. Like some people, like I was talking to some other guy, and they go, "Yeah, my friend," and then he goes, "Well, my friend," and then another guy goes, "My friend got demonetized." So did I think Mr. King of Hearts got demonetized too?
Really? What's that invalid traffic means?
Like you're using the same VPN to like give to your friends, and then they like your videos or view your videos. I guess is what invalid traffic is, maybe, because that's what people were saying. It's like you're using the same. You're you're giving your VPN to your friends, and then your friends like the video when it's not even you. It's not even them liking the video or
Oh,
viewing the video.
yeah, because
They're using like someone's own account. Yeah.
VPN will hide your IP address.
That's what someone was saying to me. It was what they were explaining it as. I'm not guaranteeing you that's exactly what it is, but that's what they're saying to me. And invalid traffic could be like buying views too. Could be invalid traffic because they want you to have like legit traffic to your channel, like legit views, legit likes. I don't know, some people like on Twitter, you can buy views and subs. There's like people that have Twitter accounts that sell like views and subs. Or right on Twitter, there's like a lot of them are like people in the Middle East that are selling. And that's why you see some people that have like 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 subs, and they do a live stream and only get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people with their live stream because they either bought subs a lot of the time. And that's why if you have like 30,000, you should probably get at least 30 something in your streams. I mean, or more. I know people that have like a guy that has like around like maybe 37, and he gets like usually like 40 to 50 in his streams, and his name is a Brit in the Philippines. You might know him. Hi Scotty. Yeah, that's what people were telling me what invalid traffic was. So it's just people were looking into it. Like Mr. King of Hearts said, he got demonetized for invalid traffic, and then he wondered what the heck it was.
So what did he do?
Huh?
It's Mr. King of Heart. Why he got that strike, invalid traffic?
Yeah, well, it's demonetized. It's not a strike, because a strike is where you can't stream, and I'm still monetized because my monetization, my AdSense is still valid. Getting your AdSense taken away is completely different than a strike. Because only time you get your monetization taken away is if you get a third strike, and then your whole channel gets taken down, and then you lose monetization and you lose everything on your channel.
Oh my, really?
That's why like some people have to be careful. Because I heard some people have 2 strikes, and you have to be careful. If they get one more strike, they're done. That's why when Mary Lou goes live, she never shows any videos or anything on her stream.
Because there are some videos. There are some channels there that they don't turn on that. For example, you want to promote, and then they have their certain rules that anybody cannot are not allowed to promote this certain video, or else you got strike. That's why I stopped also viewing some other.
But you can do it to your friends, because your friends aren't a big company. You know what I mean? Like you can't, like what I heard is you like any of the big news net, or any of the big cable cable news networks, or like any of the like ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox. You can't really show any of their stuff on your stream, or you could get a strike. Someone told me NPR is getting more strict with their stuff too, which is kind of dumb. It stands for National Public Radio. It's not really public if we can't even use it and show it on our own stream, or use it for our own interest. Like just to have it.
I don't know how the other people, do it. Because I see some bloggers that they still have, when they stream, there's TV at the back.
That might be it, Happy. Yeah.
We're having music. How did they do that? They survive.
Like you can get it if it's one of your friends, and they go, okay, I don't care. Like some of my friends don't care if they're actually happy when I show their videos. I've showed like one of Anna's Buhai YouTubers song on my stream before. This was like a few months, maybe like 2 months ago or 3 months ago, and she didn't care because she's a good friend of mine. So that's like, well, no big deal. But now if you're sharing someone you don't know, YouTuber, like some guy's just a YouTuber that you don't know, he could strike you if you want to choose to.
Really? That's really sad if you're working too hard on your channel and it's gonna get strike, and
Yeah, but it was kind of, I shouldn't have showed it, but then I was like, I showed NPR concert before, clips of it, like little tiny bits of it. Before I only got copyright claims. Yeah,
long time no see.
Like a couple hours. I think it's been for an hour and a half. Mhm.
Hi, Jacob.
Hi,
Jacob
Jacob.
is Happy
It's
Papi
late for
said that
Jacob.
these articles are copyrighted. You have to get written permission to repost it.
Yeah, just like if you want to do any sports, rebroadcast any sports, you got to get express written commission from the actual head office at the thing. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like if you want to use like NFL film, or you want to use like rebroadcast the whole game, or you want to do like rebroadcast like a major league something or other, then you got to get permission from them.
I see. Or you have to pay.
Yeah, you have to pay
Oh my
probably
gosh.
to use
I
it,
think
but
that's what other people do is, for example, you can use music and then they don't get copyright because they pay for it.
yeah, they must pay for the music, or they say they're going to send all the revenue that they get off their video to the company or something. They call them or something, or they email them.
I
Because
see.
yeah, like I know that what's weird though is I found out like if you're using like one of the four major sports in America, like college basketball, I heard you can, if it's already been uploaded for some reason. I've
Mm-hmm.
noticed if it's been uploaded to YouTube and then people repost it, a lot of people don't get strikes for it, which is weird because I know for a
Oh,
fact that like POD back in probably like August or
sure.
something like that, or September when the not this season but the last major league season was going. The he tried to play, I think it was maybe a Tigers game or something, like some game. Me and Bruce Davis were on my stream, and I had his stream open, and we were and he was showing, he was doing like a baseball one, and all of a sudden
Mm-hmm.
he tried to show a part he started playing a live game, and then like within like a minute or 2 minutes his stream was taken down and blocked.
Oh my, really?
So right there you can't show any live sports on your stream, or you could either have your stream blocked, or worse, you could possibly get a copyright.
Oh my gosh.
So you got to be careful. Like sports, that's why I don't. I've shown clips of sports on my streams, like highlights of Barry Sanders, highlights of Bo Jackson, some highlights of Jerry Rice's like career. It's like a YouTube video someone made that had like 5 or 6 minutes, a bunch of catches Jerry Rice was making and runs he was doing, and it only got a copyright claim.
At
So
least it's just a separate claim. If it's
yeah,
really serious strike, oh my god.
yeah. Because we were talking about like great football players one time, and I was just showing like people that don't know like Barry Sanders or ever saw Bo Jackson play, just showing them
Mhm.
highlights. They're both like probably the two most gifted running backs ever, like pure runners. Barry Sanders had the best agility and bound, and then Bo Jackson had the best combination of power and speed.
DJ Talong.
Yeah, I want the
Happy Pop.
money from anybody posting it. Yeah, it's true. You know, they just want the money. They
News
want to get
company.
richer and richer.
Yeah. Oh my.
So you know you can use short clips without. Yeah, if you want to discuss it like 2 to 4 seconds, yeah, you can use like short clips of it. Yeah,
I see.
or you can even use a little bit more than that, but it won't get you a copyright strike. But I guess, but I'm not gonna take a chance anymore because I already got one strike, so I don't want to take a chance anymore. Really,
What if you're not yet monetized? And then they will
it doesn't matter as much. But if you but will they? But see, now here's one thing: will they give you a strike if
mm,
you're not monetized? Because it seems like to me they've gotten so they get a little more strict when you get monetized.
because they give already ads even you're not monetized.
Yeah, because I heard somebody had like, no, he wasn't monetized, and he said he was getting ads because I
Mhm.
heard that YouTube was going to start putting ads on people that are non-monetized sometimes.
Mm.
Look up the Ian Corzine, entertainment social media lawyer with a YouTube channel, huh?
Oh.
That's interesting. So what was your, we can go back to your topic on your stream. What do you expect when dating a foreigner? Well,
Uh-oh.
I'm a I am a foreigner,
How
but
about,
I'm not in the other position of the Filipina, so I can't
oh, but
comment on
it's
that.
vice versa. It's
Mhm.
like if you're American, you consider as a foreigner. So what do you expect from Filipina?
What do I expect from a Filipina? The same as
Oh,
I would expect from any woman. You know, we're not
yeah,
like to be loving, caring, respectful, honest. That's all you need.
yeah. But there are some that all your expectation is not there. It's not in the person that you're
Yeah.
in.
But
Or
I don't expect anything but someone to, yeah, like I said, someone to be honest, loyal, and respectful, and
yeah,
and
sometimes
and
you do not
and not,
expect to you get.
not cheat. That's it. It's so
Yeah,
not
true.
that difficult.
Cheating is painful.
Yeah. Well, I've never been cheated on, so I couldn't tell you. I've only had two
Really.
relationships before my one I got now, so I don't think it's. I've never been cheated on, so I can't tell you how. Well, I've known people who have been cheated on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, like real life, so they didn't feel very good.
Yeah,
I know that.
it doesn't feel good if you're really
Yeah,
serious to the person that who cheats you.
yeah. But here's one thing though, on
One,
cheating, it's worse if the person gets in like if you like if let's say I have a friend that's a male and he's dating somebody and his wife and like his girlfriend or his wife cheats, but it's only a one night stand. It's still shitty, of course,
yeah,
that you did it, but it's worse if she gets emotionally invested with the person and then does it and has been doing it for a long time behind your back. And that's even worse. You know what I mean? And that makes it a little bit worse, in my opinion. If she's been talking to her behind your back and you didn't even know it for a long time, like she would say she's going with her girlfriends out and she would be going to a guy's house talking to him all the time, and you didn't know about it. That would be worse than if she had a one night stand. Both of them suck. Both of them are not. You shouldn't do
yeah.
either of them, but one's a little more severe than the other, in my opinion. You
Oh
know,
my God.
because getting emotionally invested and talking to somebody behind your back for like months or years and you don't even know about it because she said she like once a week or a couple times a week she's gonna go hang out with her girlfriend. She's seeing another guy,
Oh God.
and you don't even know about it because she hides it because people are good at hiding stuff now. A lot of
Yeah.
people. I think it's just dating in general.
My goodness. It's fine if you tell it to your partner or girlfriend if you're seeing
Mm-hmm.
someone, because there are
Yeah.
some out there that it's fine for them, especially if you're long distance relationship. What if you know you're not here and then maybe she's tired of waiting you. As long as she asks permission and you say no, okay, fine. Because there are also, I see there are relationship here that maybe because double blade, or I don't know if you understand that. She's the
Mm-hmm.
one looking for a girl to meet her to her boyfriend. I said, oh my God, how does that relationship works?
Oh, you mean like she wants to bring a lady into the
You
relationship?
mean, yeah, I mean they're in a relationship, right? A foreigner and a Filipina, and then I don't know what's going on with the foreigners. Is not contented with only one, maybe. So the Filipina is looking for other girls to meet him because he wanna date someone else. But they're
Mm-hmm.
still in a relationship. I said, what's going on with that?
Yeah.
And she's okay with it because she's kind of double blade, like lesbian, or she can be a woman.
She's like what do they call that? She's like bi-curious,
Bisexual, maybe.
bisexual. Nothing wrong with a lady that's bisexual.
And
But she
then
would have to be dedicated to you if she was bisexual, because if she's bisexual, then she'd want to do stuff with women or like date a woman too.
it too. She don't wanna admit, but the way she talked to us is like she's having something also to the woman.
Mhm.
And then she said that she just give what the foreigner wants because that's what he wants. So I said, no, it's not like that. If you
Yeah.
will be talking to him frankly that I don't like this situation, so if you wanna do this, keep doing this, find
Mhm.
someone else because I'm not into it. But and he said that she said it's difficult to to change a foreigner if he is really like that. But I said I don't believe that. You have to
Yeah.
be just tell him. But
Mhm.
she's kinda scared. But now, the foreigners found someone else, super strict and a Filipina. He stopped doing that because the Filipina said that I don't like that kind of relationship, the same as your ex. So if you keep doing that, bye bye. I'll find someone else because I want a serious relationship. I don't want that you keep dating different Filipina. Oh my
Mhm.
god.
And then Scotty B show goes, do you consider an LDR a real relationship?
Huh?
And Scotty B said, the one he just posted, do you consider an LDR a real relationship? Well, she was in an LDR, so and they're together. Sis was.
I experienced LDR before. It really depends how you consider about it if you want to be real or not. Because I experienced and it's kind of real, but in a different situation, it's better really you met in person because it's
Mm-hmm.
difficult to say that you're really into that person you haven't met in person. In that certain human you haven't met in person because some people is very sweet, love and caring in online, but in person it's different. And then you can feel you can feel that, oh my god, I thought I love him or I like him in person, but when you met him, everything changed. I experienced that. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if other people experience that, but yeah, it's for me it's really nice that
Hi, Simply
you
and
met
I.
even just once, you met in
Yeah.
person. That's why
Mm-hmm.
you come here in the Philippines to meet your girlfriend.
Yeah, I will eventually. Yeah, so a one night stand on each side of my bed. I
Oh
have a
my.
one night stand on each side of my bed. Hmm.
Mm.
I had one night stand on the side of my bed in my apartment. I couldn't fit two in there, really.
Yeah, Happy
My
Papi
apartment was
said
small.
that some are real, others are just a cyber relationship. That's really
Hmm.
true. That's why if
Yeah.
you are there, you have to be careful
Hmm.
because there are
Sure.
some out there pretending that they're
I
real,
Phil
but they're
Amin USA. Phil Amin or Phil Amin USA.
huh?
Phil Amin or how do you say it? I don't know how to say that right. I'm not good at
Phil,
pronouncing names. Huh?
Philippine. It's like Philippine American, so it's like
Okay.
she's
Yeah, I
citizen.
know that. Yeah. But
Yeah. So I think she's in US right now. Hmm. Hello, hello, Philam in USA. Many times that happens when a couple are dating and everything changes once married. They're very
yeah,
true.
they do.
We have
They a lot of
that.
couples change once they're married. I know some people that get married and then like doesn't work out. But I know from one of my good friends, just was married probably for like well, I'm trying to think now, like 4 years, 3 or 4 years to his wife, I
Mhm.
think, and then it didn't work out.
That's one thing I'm scared in, getting married because for example, you're not get married and you're living together, so everything is fine and blah blah blah. But once you get married, I don't know. I have lots of friends like that. Once they get married, everything changes. Like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
So I don't see why. No, I don't get is figure out why some people stay
I
married for a
mean,
long time, and well, I can see why some people, but I don't see why it like would change anything. Well, I don't get because you're fine when you're not married, and all of a sudden you do the marriage
no.
certificate, and you have the big wedding, and you just like a lot of people it just doesn't work out anymore.
It seems like there's no more excitement on it because it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's done.
Well,
I'm
like
enjoying
dating is
that.
probably more exciting because they're like, well, we're still dating. We can go out on dates, and then when they get married, they get
No more time.
well. One of the people gets like lackadaisical in the marriage or whatever. Like, doesn't take the marriage. They just like get lazy and don't want to do anything. So then they don't put the effort into it anymore. Maybe I don't know. That's what I'm guessing. Maybe.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll
Because
try to meet you
a
too
friend
when I go to
like
the
you.
Philippines.
I have
Me
a
and
friend.
Deborah.
They're fine when they're not married, but last 2019 when they got married, oh my God, the foreigner keep on cheating. And but before they're not married, they're okay. They have dates, blah, blah. But now, I
Yeah.
don't know. Everything changes. They're
No,
not
I know a
excited.
lot of people though in my real life that
Morning,
have been
Sean.
married for a long time. Like one of my aunts and uncles have been married for 50 years. They celebrated 50 years in July. I can't remember what actually day it was, but
Wow.
in July, because their daughter posted about it. Their 44-year-old daughter posted about it, and then my best friend's mom and dad. I think they've been married. I think it's coming up
Mhm.
to 44 years. I think, and then.
Wow.
And then my aunt, my aunt, and another one of my aunt and uncles, which is one of my mom's younger brothers, and his wife, been married for 42 years. They celebrated in the
Wow.
fall. So yeah, they've been married 42 years. So they're still, and those ones are just as in love as they ever were. They always say they're the love of my life. I'm so glad I met you. You're my best friend. And they still love each other.
Yeah. I think
Like
that
they just got together.
marrying your best friend.
Yeah, my marriage lasted a whole year.
Yeah, sometimes difficult.
Congratulations, Scotty. I'm just joking.
1 year.
He's like,
Cannot.
man, I made it last a year.
Yeah, but I'm really glad that my parents they're like 31 years they're married and they're still together now. I'm really feel I'm happy for that. And also my the father and the mother of my father, they're married like 51 years.
Hmm.
They're still together.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
I
they're
think the
really
longest
strong.
was like 40. I think the longest in my family was like 60,
Mm-hmm.
60 something. It was like my one of my mom's aunt and uncles lasted like 60 some years. So did
Yeah.
my mom's dad and the second person he married. They lasted like, oh god, they lasted a long time too, because
Mm-hmm.
they both got married and remarried again, like in their mid 20s, something like that. But they both had kids with their first. But I think it was only like 50 years. But my it was my mom's uncle Ray and Aunt Jeanette. They were married probably 60, 63 or 64. I don't even remember. It was because I remember they celebrated their 60th anniversary. I was there. It was at a hall down the road from where they live, like a few miles up the road from where they live, and then something like that. And then I was there, and then they both lived like one lived like couple years after that, or a few years after that, and then one died like a year or two later,
Mm-hmm.
because they were old. They're both in their mid to late 80s, both of them.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
Do
that's how
you know
old.
Annie? Do you
Uh,
know Annie Cirino?
Auntie Annie's Sereno? No, I don't think so. Hi Annie,
Uh,
anyways.
uh, she said hi
Nice
to
to meet
you.
you. I mean, maybe I do know her, but I don't know, because I see so many people every day on stream that I couldn't tell you.
You cannot remember all.
Yeah. Oh, only 5,000 for a wedding? That's a cheap wedding. It is. I know people
Oh,
would spend like 20, 30,000 on a stinking wedding.
oh my God.
Maybe maybe it was at someone's house, or like someone had a restaurant that they knew that they could do it for free. You know what I mean? Or they had like a bar they did it at for free or something, or they had like a hall that they knew somebody had, like one of their friends had, and they can do it in there. Because I know people spend like more than that on weddings. Well, my best friend told a brother-in-law to talk about. He was only married for I think like 3 or 4 years after they and he did it at his mom and dad's house, so he didn't have to pay for the venue, or like to rent a place. So he saved like half the amount of money, and then all he had to do was pay for the all he had to do was pay for the food
Mm-hmm.
and like the drinks and the two beer kegs and the beer, and that's about it. And because, well, actually, I don't think he even paid for any of it, to tell you the truth.
So Annie is the island girl in Sikihor. Remember here? Remember?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My
Is it
island
who is
girl.
it?
You change your name again?
Maybe.
It's like no, Annie. It's like her second or third time you change your name.
That's really not okay because your channel is not searchable anymore if you keep changing your name.
Yeah.
Like John Baker. John Baker kept changing his name.
Yeah. To one time he'll change his name like every week for like a few months.
Yeah.
Every time I see him
Oh,
every, Every time I'd see him in a stream, or every other stream I'd see him in, his name would be different. I'm like, what's going on? They're like, he was Blue John Baker. He was like, I don't know, I can't remember the rest of them.
Yeah. Hi,
Outdoor with Bobby Mayo.
with
Hi
Bobby.
from Louisiana.
Hello.
Hi, Outdoors with Bobby Mayo.
Louisiana. So how's your apartment, by the way?
Like I talked to my landlord a couple of weeks ago. It was like a couple of weeks ago, and he said they got the permits. They got to order some of the supplies or whatever, some of the stuff, and they're going to start working on it again. But it probably won't be done still till August.
Yeah. So like how many months now? You're not staying
like since August 21st, and the fire happened August 21st.
So it's like
7 months, over 7 months, 7 months in like 2.5 weeks or something.
So they said they will
go back in there eventually, but I can only stay in this apartment this hotel 1 year. So I can only stay in there until like the date I moved in, I think, or the date I checked in.
I see. But how is it?
It'll only be 1 year, so they're going to get done then, yeah. Or I'm going to have to find a place to live temporarily another place to live temporarily before then.
Oh. So there's still people coming there to clean your apartment, or the same as before that sometimes
the hotel, like once a week, yeah.
Oh,
I gotta have them come again.
I see.
So is that your real name, Annie Serena?
Huh?
Is that her real name, Annie Serena?
I'm not sure if that's her real name.
Or she just made up a fake name. I don't want to call myself Annie Serena.
Serena. Serena it's a mermaid.
Yeah. Well, she lives in CER. Her other name was that for a reason. She lives in CER, which is a nice place.
We sit there again.
You've been there?
Yeah, in Sikihor, I asked her to send me a lot for sale there because it's cheap to buy there than here in my location. For example, if you want to buy, big piece of property.
Oh, you mean like an acre or 2 acres or something? A couple acres?
Yeah. I see there is a 17,000 square meter. I don't know how much that one in meter. It's like more than a.
Oh, that's your second account.
1 hectare is 10,000 square meters, something like that. So,
1 hectare is not an acre, though. 1 hectare is like a little bit smaller than an acre, I think. 1 hectare.
Maybe, but they posted there 17,000 square meters, so it's like 3 million pesos. I don't know how much that one in dollar, but
1 acre.
Maybe 60,000.
I'm gonna look up 1 acre is how many meters.
I don't change my name in YP. Okay.
1 acre is 4,046.86 square meters.
Oh, so
that's what
it's 7,000 square meter.
It's 4,046.86 square meters. That's my best friend's. That's my best friend's. Well, my best friend's mom and dad's original house they bought. The one they've been living in probably for like 17 years now. It was 1 acre, and then they bought the house like probably 4 years ago. It was like 4.5 years ago. Next door, and that was 1.5 acres. It was like a long skinny like rectangle. The other property, their property is like probably a half an acre shorter. It's because they went like long ways. The other property.
Can I go for a few minutes because there's something going on downstairs? I will be right back. Yeah, because I need to fix it.
Yeah, I don't remember your real name though. Is the problem? Yeah, Island Girl. I don't remember your real name. Yeah, I'm sorry I can't remember it, but I just can't. I forget some people's names sometimes. I don't have a good short-term memory, but if I don't talk to people in a while, I forget their name. It's hard for me to remember all those names. Like all the people I have on Facebook, I have like freaking probably 150 people on Messenger alone. But I don't talk to 80% of them usually. I can't. This is impossible. Talk to them a lot. I should remember your name, Island Girl, but and it says regularly, so don't forget to go by your apartment and check your mail. Yeah. Stimulus checks are in the mail. I've already got a stimulus. I've already got the stimulus. Mm-hmm. I gotta get it direct deposited, Augie. I got the last two of them direct deposited. The $600 one and the $1,200 one that was in like whenever they give it to like May or whenever that was. The other one, I got that one, and I get them direct deposited. How's the weather there? Let me look. It seems fairly warm. Oh, let me look. Washington weather. I'm gonna go Washington, where I actually am. It's 59 degrees and sunny. I don't have the windows open here because it's too much light, but yeah, I got mine like last week. Because I get them, I think you get them a little bit faster when you have them direct deposited. Just like you get your tax return faster if it's direct deposited. Get it like a week or something faster, or 2 weeks faster, something like that. I remember when I used to, before when I got my first tax return, it wasn't direct deposited. I remember my first few when I was still living in Spokane. I didn't get my first few direct deposited, and they took longer to get here. I usually get it within 5 to 7 days when it's direct deposited. But I haven't got my time filed my tax return yet. I still need to do that within like 6 days, whatever it is. I'm gonna probably schedule it. I'm gonna probably schedule it out tomorrow so I can get it done. Just go to H&R Block. That's where I go. You have to pay like $100, but it's because I get a small amount, some amount from earned income credit, and then since I have something else or some other money I get, a little bit of money I get from something else I have. I think it's because I have life insurance or something. I get like a little bit of money back because I got I'm keep getting a little bit less though every year because last year I made, not last year, but when I filed for my 2019 tax return, I made more money than the previous year. Made maybe like a $1,500, $2,000 more that year. Not a lot more, but and then so I got a little bit less. I got like maybe 75 or $100 less on my tax return, something like that. And then this year I'm probably gonna get even less, or I might get more this. I might get more this year because I was off from March 16th until I think it was May 26th because my work was closed and they were calling people back as they needed them when we won. And then so, oh, that's cute. Puppy.
We found that two kids, a puppy outside.
They're not very old. They're like 6 weeks old or
Yeah,
old.
I need to give him milk because he's so hungry.
Yeah. You know what you should get? You should get one of those like eye droppers.
Ah,
And then take the milk, put it in the eyedropper, hold it, and then just like drop some drops in his mouth.
we
The
really
easiest
wanted
way to do
to,
it.
and just today, it's a blessing. It's in our yard.
Oh, they're just walking around in your yard, a stray puppy. That's weird.
Maybe the mother bite it and put it here. I don't know, but it's two of them,
Oh,
the black and the brown. Wait, I
little
need to get a
puppy.
look.
Yeah, you should get one of those, like the thing you feed humans with, or like animals with. It's like a little. It's like about probably like this long, and it's got a little bulb on the end. You squeeze and you press it, and it sucks up the milk, and then you holding it, and you put it, or you could use a like like um well, the other one. I don't know what they call them. The other ones. Yeah, but you got to feed it milk. It's only like probably 6 weeks old, 5, 6 weeks old, somewhere around there. Maybe 8 at the most. And I can tell how small that is. I mean, my brother's puppy is like 16 weeks or something, or like that, and it's like 3 times. It's like 3 times the size of that. Yeah, probably. That's sad though. Like I was watching this guy. It looked like he was in the Philippines, and some guy was dragging this little tiny um like 10 pound or 15 pound dog behind his. He had him tied up um to the back of his scooter, and he was going probably like 15, 20 miles an hour down the road with this dog tied up behind his scooter. He had the dog tied up. The dog couldn't keep up. The dog had like wounds on it. Had like 2 big wounds on it, and his hair was all dirty, and his hair was like all like part of his hair was coming off. And then it's this channel. I don't know what the channel is called, but this channel that rescues dogs. It looked like it was in some Asian country. It looked like it was in the Philippines to me. The guy rescues dog, and he had to bribe the guy to get the dog away from him. He had to pay him money because the guy wouldn't give the dog up. They must. I heard from some people in the Philippines there's like a lot of stray dogs in some parts of the Philippines. It's like walk. It's just they just let them walk around and they get lost and no one claims them. But it's sad though because I'm a big animal person because I had a beagle from when I was. We had one beagle. We only had maybe like a month or month and a half. It got liver shoots and we had to put it down. Then we got another one like probably a few months later after that or something like that. And then we had that one for 14 years. Had to put that one down. Then my brother had a couple dogs. A lot of people I know, like um, family members, have had dogs. My brother has a dog now. The one I posted on my channel like 2.5 weeks ago is it's half pit bull, and we're not sure what the other half of it is, but we're thinking it's similar type of terrier, and we know it's not a full pit bull. We're thinking it's similar type of terrier, like bull terrier or Boston terrier or something. Because if it was a pit bull, it'd get pretty big, probably be at least 80 pounds. But my brother's thinking that the mom was 50 pounds of my brother's puppy, and he thinks it's going to be probably around like 60 or low 60 pounds, probably. He could be end up bigger than that, but he was the run of the litter, so he was the smallest one because I think they I don't know. That's what they're saying. It was a run of litter. I don't know if they had other one of the litter there at the shelter where they got it from or not. But my brother had to wait like a week or week and a half to after he filed the papers to get it because there was other people that wanted it. And my brother has experience with dogs when we were kids, and he had 2 dogs before this, a beagle and a catahoula leopard dog. So he has experience. That's probably why they gave it to me. He has a lot of dog experience, a lot to deal with them. But I'm a big dog guy. It's like my favorite animal. If I could go back in my apartment and get a dog, but I can't though because they don't allow dogs in there. Hi, Dave. By the way, I don't know. I know there's people that rescue dogs in the Philippines. Pretty sure you can just look it up. Dog, dog, dog. Reyes. Rescue. Dog rescue. Dog, yep. The Philippines Animal Rescue Team, PAWS, Animal Rehabilitation Center, Animal Rescue, PH, Shelter of Hope, Bacor, Animal Kingdom Foundation Rescue and Rehabilitation. They do all kinds of animals, I guess. Mamada Luong. I don't know how you say that one. Still, there's a bunch of them. And Pound, Philippines Animal Rescue Team, Passion Project. They're all blue. There's a bunch of them. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. They're all over the place. They got one in Davao. Mayuri Animal Rescue. There's tons of them in the Philippines. I heard they got a lot of stray dogs in there, so probably getting picked up a lot. Yeah, you make over 75,000, but I don't qualify for the stimulus probably. Because what it was I know the last two stimuluses, my brother didn't get them because he makes a good amount over 100,000. He probably makes 130,000. I think he makes like $43 an hour. So it's like, he didn't get them. But now here's the stipulation though. If you make over $75,000 and you have like kids, or you're taking care of kids that live with you, or you have a wife that doesn't work, you can get the stimulus. Because one of my brother's friends, he makes like over 100,000, but he has a wife that's not working currently, so he gets the stimulus because he's taking care of another person with that money too. Is why. So he gets the stimulus. Right now, they show a marathon every like they show like a mini marathon of moonshiners before the I think there's a new episode tonight. I'm not sure, but the new episodes of this season have been on Tuesday nights. I think like when is it 8 or 9 o'clock or something on Discovery Channel. Yeah, a lot of people don't need it. People that make over 100,000, making over 100,000 don't need it. Like even if you live in an expensive city like LA, 100,000 is enough to live off of fairly comfortably. Even if you're paying, it depends on, if you're like, you could live fairly comfortably off 100,000 if you live in Seattle. You'd probably need like to barely get by. You'd probably need like 50 or 60,000 a year to like barely get by in Seattle. But I know a lot of people make over 100,000. People that got into unions, or they're in like they're like electricians, and they've been an electrician for like probably 5 years. They start making good money. Like my brother's been in construction like about half his life. Yeah, probably around half his life or a little more, and he makes good money because when he was a scaffold erector, it was in the same union that he's in now, so he already had experience of like doing some of the a little bit of the stuff. So he moved up like within like a year. He was already like foreman of jobs at his company within like a year, because he already had a bunch of experience of like being a foreman at jobs, doing scaffold rigging. And then my brother works for if you want to know, he works for the fifth largest construction company in the United States, Skanska. Or I mean, in the world, fifth largest insurance company in the world. They have like an East Coast headquarters, and the headquarters over for the West Coast is in Seattle, like their main office. And then they have their, and of course, the company's headquarters is in, I think, Stockholm, Sweden. I think somewhere in Sweden, anyway. Mm-hmm. But I've been like kind of indirectly because my work was shut down. Just like anybody, my work was shut down for a while. So I was affected by it, even though not really that bad because my work still gave me 3 paychecks and they paid all my paid vacation out. So I wasn't really that affected, but they still give it to me because I make like probably 25,000 I'm going to make this year. I made this year. I don't know. Well, that's with my job and my Social Security. Hi, Jing. And she said she'd be back in a few minutes, but she found she found puppy. There's like 2 puppies in her yard. I guess it's wandering around in the yard. Little, I don't know. They're probably the puppy she just showed on the screen probably like 5 minutes ago was only like probably six weeks old. I mean, it was only maybe I don't know as about as, or if I can get my, about as long as my hand or a little bit longer. So like 8 inches long, maybe. So it's probably not very old, like 6 weeks or 7 weeks old. It could be a little bit older than that, but it didn't look like it because I've had puppies that were like 8 weeks old. That's usually when they'll let you take them from like a breeder or the shelter when they're 8 weeks old, as early as you can take them. Hi, John. He's back to Blue John Baker again. Yeah. But I was still getting, when they're giving me paychecks, I was getting the lowest hour level that I could get that I on my tier, my hour level tier, which is like 12 hours a week. So I was getting paid a little bit less than normal. And plus, too, before when I just stopped working out, I'm getting paid like $3 more an hour now than I was. Because they did a cost of living increase wage thing, and then they gave me like a raise, like a small raise, like a, I don't know, it was like a 50 cents raise or something, 60 cent raise. Must be hot where you are. You're like all sweaty. Or it looked like her.
I was thinking I was doing the baby because the puppies.
Yeah.
Because they like to be warm, and then I give fresh milk. I put a little bit of water with the milk and then microwave it for just a second, and then they're super hungry. They keep biting my fingers.
Yeah.
And then I put in the box. So in the box I put my clothes and his clothes so that they keep smelling our, whatever smell we have. And then now they're sleeping. So
yeah,
cute.
and then you gotta, then after that, then you gotta give it like puppy chow after it's because at a certain time you can give him, you
John.
can't give it food, and then you can start giving it like puppy chow after. Like my brother's dog still gets puppy chow.
It's a blessing because we keep on thinking that to buy a dog because this is a big space here, so we need someone to, even just a cat. So, and then he was walking around, and oh my God, there's 2 puppies in our yard. So it's a color black and brown.
Mm-hmm. Probably, yes. It looks like to me it's like maybe like part.
We almost gonna steal our favorite dog in Valencia.
Like pit bull or part Rottweiler or something. But it could be something else. It's so small, it's hard to tell. Wait till it gets a little older, and then you can tell.
I don't know what kind. Not sure yet. But they opened their eyes already, so I think they're more than 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, more
because
than you think they're only like 2 weeks? Wow.
more
I was
than
thinking they're
maybe
like
because we
6 weeks.
searched that when their eyes is open, there should be like at least 2 weeks or more days. So they're opening their eyes already, they can see. So I said, this
Mhm.
is more than 2 weeks. I also asked some cats or kittens in our old landlady before, and hope maybe this month by 22 or next month she will give us one also cat, baby cat. The last
Oh,
time I
okay.
told her no, I don't want to bring the very small one because I need to
Hmm.
buy lots of milk for it. But anyway, here's the puppy. I'm glad we have box milk.
Hmm.
I thought there's something I need to fix downstairs because he's really like, come on, come here, there's something. And I
Oh,
said, what is that? I thought there's something going on downstairs, but it was in the yard.
yeah, it was a puppy.
Yeah. Rottweilers used to have bigger heads and bigger paws. Really? I cannot really sure what is that, but we'll see a couple
A
weeks.
Rottweiler, yeah, I know what a Rottweiler is. It's like a brown. It's like a light brown and black dog.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe he can, I will ask Martin about that. Maybe he can identify, but I can't.
I know someone
I,
had a Rottweiler that's really big. Because my best friend, mom and dad are good friends with the Burwells. That's their last name, and they had it died probably 4 or 5 years ago, but it was a 180-pound Rottweiler, biggest damn dog ever seen.
oh.
It was wide. It was really wide, and it was a nice dog. It was really friendly. So I went swimming at their house a couple times when the dog was still alive because they would when I go down to my best friend mom and dad, they let us sometimes go swim at their pool, and they only lived like about a mile up the road, so or a mile and a
Mm-hmm.
half up the road. So we would just go when I was like 90, it was like 98 out one time. We were swimming in their pool. The pool was 84 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
That's how
Oh.
warm it was. It was like in the 90s for like weeks, and then the pool was usually most of the pool was usually like low 70s,
Uh-huh.
maybe mid 70s. It was like 84 degrees. It was warm, but it
Wow.
still felt good because it was still like 13 or 14 degrees cooler than it was outside that time.
Oh my God. Really hot.
Yeah, but they had that dog, and they go, "Well, be careful with that. If the dog thinks you're like drowned in, which he'll try to jump in and save you." He
Mm-hmm.
said, "I guess a dog could swim fairly well." Even though
Yeah.
Rottweilers are not known for swimming, they're not as like.
I was watching a video clip yesterday that this guy is doing the surfing and then with the two dogs. And oh my God, that dog is really good.
They have the surfing championships is recently for dogs. There's actually
Wow.
they were talking about it on a. I went out this morning at like a little after 8 to go to the store, and there was on the local radio show on our classic rock station, it's hosted by Danny Bonaducci and some lady named Sarah, and they were talking about they had a dog surfing championship, and the dogs are out there on the surfboard completely by themselves, and they surf waves.
Wow, really?
They ride the waves in. They ride like 3 or 4 or 5 foot waves in.
Oh my.
They're
It's
out probably about 20 or 30 yards out in the water, and a lab some lab won the competition.
yeah.
You
I
can
really
watch
like
on YouTube the National Championship of America for surfing for
oh,
dogs.
I like the dog that does not skateboarding.
The skateboarding. Yeah, there's I don't know if he still has a dog. Rob Deerdeck's dog. He used to
I
have a
have a
show. I don't know
picture.
what the dog's name is, but he had a dog that could skateboard. It would actually kick the board by itself and then it'd hop
Yeah.
on and ride
I
it.
see.
Yeah, Rob Deerdeck, the retired pro skater, and then he's like an endorser of DC shoes or something like that too.
Mm-hmm.
And he endorses some other products that he was he was in the game skate when
Mm-hmm.
he was video game skate. And he got money from that, and he does other stuff like entrepreneur stuff. He hosts the show Ridiculousness on MTV. But yeah,
Wow.
he had a bulldog that would literally go on the ground and it'd like kick its leg to get going for like 3 or 4 seconds, and it'd hop on the board and ride it.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
His bulldog, his black and white white and brown bulldog, English bulldog.
Bulldog is like their face is angry.
Yeah, their faces, and then they have really short legs and they're really wide and stocky,
Yeah.
and then they can't run very fast. Really,
Mm. I like the other one. What is the name? The big dog. I can't remember what kind of dog. Maybe Rottweiler. No, maybe different. Ah, Golden Retriever. That one. I like
Golden
that.
Retriever. Yeah, Golden Retrievers are nice dogs.
But it's so friendly. It's not good guard. Can be friendly to everyone.
Okay, bye, Happy Pappy. It's almost 7 p.m. for him.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Happy Puppy.
I'll be cooking early dinner here pretty soon, probably in like 15, 20 minutes.
What time right now there?
3:56 p.m. But I got to work at 6, so I got to make my dinner and then take a shower and then blah, blah, blah. All that.
Yeah, I see. I will just make it into 1 hour 30 minutes. It's almost
Okay.
7 as well here, and breakfast is
Morning.
breakfast maybe first before walking. I don't know. Maybe I will stay home. I have to take care of my cutie puppies. I have to think what's the name for
Oh, there's
these
two
two.
of them.
Yeah, two. The brown and the black. So before we call our dog there in Valencia is a corn dog and dog patch. But this one doesn't have a patch there, so it should not be
You could
dog
call
patch.
it, um, yeah, but a hot dog. What do you could call it? You call it, what's another name you could call it? You could call it a
Sausage and hot dog.
sausage. Or you could call it one of them red, because we're like a red hot dog.
Yeah, red hot. And the other one, the black one.
Yeah, the other one could be the other one could be well, it's like the dogs aren't big enough to know, but maybe because like some dogs, my dad had a dog that he bred his pointer he had, and then the dog when it was a puppy would grab stuff in its mouth and pack it around. So my dad when it was like probably like 6 or 7 weeks old, he'd like grab little tiny like branches and like stuff off the floor and pack it around. So he ended up calling it Packer. And then that dog didn't last very long. That dog got some like hip, got some like infection, and we had to put it down. The dog was probably only like maybe 2.5, 3 years old. But he used to pack stuff around. Still, when he got older, he'd pack stuff around. So that's just the name fit Packer. My brother's dog's name is Stickers.
I don't know yet if it is a boy or a girl. Difficult to identify yet.
Yeah, you can tell has his balls dropped yet?
I checked it. I just grab it and then because
You can
really
tell it's not weird to look. You have to look to tell. You can look just like flip it over and just open its legs really fast and look.
maybe I will cut the tail.
Don't
No.
cut the tail.
Because before we have dog in my parents and we want it to be the tail is short, so we cut it while they're still young. And then
Oh, crop! I don't like when they do that to dogs. It's
me, I have no. Maybe I will not do it because I'm
no.
it's very painful. Oh my
What
god.
else can you call it?
Sir Tony, good morning.
Rambler
Rambler.
for one of the dogs. Because he just rambled around. Man, maybe he just left. Well, someone if they're that young, someone would have to drop him there and leave him. I don't think the dog could wander that far at that age. If it
Yeah.
was wandering like blocks away or a mile away, it would have to be if someone probably dropped him there and then just left, like in the middle of the night or something, or when you guys were home.
How is your hammock? Sir Tony, we bought another new hammock. It's made of Y. They call it Y, like look like a bamboo, but it's tiny. It's pretty good. And then we have also other hammock.
Oh, because IKEA. You guys don't have an IKEA there. There's gonna be one in Manila eventually, like maybe later this year. But they sell hammocks, the ones that go on like it's like a tube frame. I think I can find it on the website. It's a hammock IKEA.
Yes, sir, Tony. But yesterday and today I don't go swimming because I'm red tide. So, but it's beautiful there. It's not really super. What you call that? Super.
Here's the hammock right here. I'll show you.
It's a male called puppy. Cholo. I will call that name Cholo. The black one maybe might be fit for that name, Cholo. Adrian, wish you a good morning. Yeah, maybe Cholo is a good name. Cholo. Yeah, it's two puppies, guys. It's a blessing. I really, yeah, because I really wanted to have a dogs here. But it's gonna be difficult if we transfer somewhere. We have to bring our dogs, or even if it's become a little bit bigger, maybe we'll bring them to when we do hiking. But they're gonna like our area because it's a huge area here. Do you have any problem with coconuts? If it fall onto your head, that's a big problem. Brit, I don't know where's Brit. Anyway, yeah, if you know it might fall to your head, it's gonna be a big problem, certainly. That's why we're trying to get all the young coconuts, and I hire someone else outside because I don't want to climb. I'm scared of toko gecko, or I'm scared of rats in the coconut because they don't put something to protect. They don't put something on the body of the coconut to put something to protect so that the rats can climb out there. And yeah,
The
it's pain in
kitten
the
that
ass
does it
because
once in a
there's
while.
lots of stuff keeping falling.
I'll share my screen again and show you.
Chihuahua. You need a Chihuahua puppy.
Chihuahua. I'll share my screen and then I'll show you. There's what the IKEA hammock look like. You either tie it from a tree or use the frame, and the frame rolls. The frame has where you can pick it up on one end, and it has a wheel so you can like portable it around.
Yeah, it's kind of there is like almost like that here, but it's expensive. There is
Yeah.
even it's like a chair hanging like that too here. But oh my, I asked the price. Oh no, thanks. It's
Yeah,
very expensive for me.
Here's the
But
frame is $75. A hammock is 40, so it's like 100
oh, let's see.
115 bucks or something. I don't know. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'll show you another cool hammock if I can find a hammock.
Do you have a hammock there
No.
or before?
But there's like one like this. They come in a bag.
The other one, the kind of blue, gray, or whatever color is
When it
that?
comes in a bag, they fold up and then you just fold them out.
I see.
They come in a bag. Like I seen a guy a couple years ago when my mom's dragon boating race. My mom was at. It was the one that's down the road from my house, and the guy had one because there's usually like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours in between races. So he took a nap in one. They're like fold up hammocks. They go in a big bag. You just fold them up. They take like 5 minutes to set up.
Mm-hmm.
And they go in a. They can show you. They go in a bag.
Look like very comfortable, huh?
Yeah, they're nice hammocks, but they're fold up ones. Like if you can find it, portable hammocks that fold up. There's like one to tie to a tree.
Yeah, we have like that. It's difficult to find a good hammock here because I ordered online one time and it's not a big size. They have small one here only, so I said I don't like that. I want the big one.
Yes, here's one that folds up. It's like $60. It folds up.
Wow.
And you lay in it. And it's like $60.
Yeah, it's really nice to have a hammock here because it's we're in the beach, so it's
You see how big the bag is? The bag's like 5 feet long, probably, and like maybe a foot in diameter. Like square. And you just fold it up, and then you just keep it all tight up. You fold up, and it goes out. But yours is connected to trees. The one you have is like it's like one of these up here that you connect to a tree.
But Poking said that was cool to see that dog lay on it. I'll put my dog in my hammock.
Yeah, it's cool though. Yeah, the hammocks are cool.
Yeah.
I've laid in a hammock like a couple times in my life. Some people had hammocks that were connected to trees, but the thing is, like a hammock like that, then you got to have a tree that's close together. If you don't have a tree that's close together, you need to buy the one with the frame.
Yeah, but you don't need to have a frame because we have coconuts here to buy a just regular hammock and tie it with buy a roof and then a rope and then tie it in the coconut. We have 28 coconuts here.
Oh. So what happens though if you're laying in the hammock, you get hit by a falling coconut?
Yeah, that's why I hire the neighbor to get all the young coconuts so that no more coconut in there.
Oh yeah, 'cause you don't want to be laying there taking a nap, and all of a sudden you get hit on the head by a coconut.
But you have to be careful with the leaves because the
Yeah,
coconut leaves it's
yeah.
heavy too.
But like, what happened to Sis? She was laying in her hammock, a coconut fell on her, and she got a concussion
And I thought this was a dream.
from like 15 feet up in the air.
Yeah, and I thought this was a dream. It goes to her like, oh, this is a dream. Oh
And
wait,
she's walking. You're walking around with like a big like a half baseball on like your forehead. What happened? She got hit by a coconut because she was taking a nap in her hammock.
oh my gosh.
That'd be funny, like a cartoon lump, like sticking out, like that big on your forehead.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, coconut is really good fruit. You know, you wanna eat it, coconut fruit, or that drink the water, but it's kind of very dangerous, guys. It may
Yeah,
fall
they
to
are.
your.
If you well, I don't know. We don't have that danger in where I live. You have danger of like I don't know.
Do you have?
I'm not really
You don't
that big of a danger.
have coconuts there, right? Because it's
No, we don't
not.
have coconuts. Some states, I think Hawaii.
They have lots.
Does. I think
Mm.
Hawaii does because they're a tropical island or tropical islands. The multiple islands, but like we don't here. We don't have really any types. We don't have like bananas on trees here.
Oh, there's lots of here, lots of banana, different
I know.
kinds of.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like I know Marine Michelle and Ken or Marine. She has banana trees in her backyard or a
Wow.
banana tree in her backyard.
No need to buy.
She has coconuts too, I believe. She was on her stream like walking around in her backyard one time, like last month or something. She did a stream. She was like walking in her backyard.
That's really nice to do if you have a big space. Making a garden at the back so that you will not spend a lot of money buying that in the market. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's my plan here, but you need to have also to water it. So we keep on using because we have pressure tank, right? We have a very good source of water, but the problem is,
Mm-hmm.
oh my god, the electric is very high. I mean, I have to pay the bill the electric almost like $100.
Yeah. But see, your weather, you can grow vegetables all around. Like here, where like most of our stuff is grown, like well, not every season of every fruit, but like from like May until like the fall is when all of our fruits and vegetables are grown here. So what people do is if they're growing their garden
Mm-hmm.
and they're growing like fruits and vegetables, they can them so they'll last like a couple years canned, so they can eat them over time. That's what my best friend mom and dad do. They can their pickles sometimes. They can like their other fruit they get. They make sometimes they make dilly beans. What they call it. It's like pickled beans, and they can them, which are really good. I can show you what. This is a brand of, speaking of pickled beans, this is a brand of, you get at local stores here.
Oh,
Pickled beans.
oh,
I bought at the store. They're like they're like whole grain beans
we have like
that are
that.
raw, but they're pickled in like a vinegar. What are they pickled in? They're pickled in green beans, water, vinegar, salt, natural spices, other flavors, but they have preservatives in them. But they're probably about, they're little. Some are little, some are tall. It's probably they're about that tall. They're like
Look at that.
they're like
Oh,
they go
snap.
up to here, like little green beans, but they're probably about eight to 10 of them in there. I don't know, but they're
So it's
pickled green beans. And then there's
that's one.
and this brand also makes these too. This brand makes these too. They make, it's fun. This brand makes, these are slightly spicy, but they're like pickles
Wow,
that are made on the go, and they're slices of pickles. They're probably like 3/8 of an inch thick, something like that. And there's a whole pickle inside of it, like a whole probably about 5-inch pickle. It's sliced up inside of there, so it's a good snack for a vegetable. Like these are a good quick vegetable to like you're hiking or you're taking them to work or you're traveling. They're good to take.
Yes.
Put them in your cooler, and you can have a quick snack. And this one gives you 1 gram of fiber for the whole container. This one gives you no fiber, but it gives you like other nutrients, I guess. Pickle gives you other stuff. It's a green vegetable. I mean, it's just pickles are cucumbers, of course.
Yeah, we have lots of cucumbers here.
And pickled green beans are good. Pickled asparagus is pretty good too.
Oh wow, asparagus, my favorite. I really like it.
Best thing
We
about the way to take asparagus is you take one long asparagus, probably like like yay long, and then you take one strip of bacon and wrap it around it, and then
Mhm.
you broil it or grill it on the grill. And what the best thing to do is to make it the bacon crispy. You cook the bacon like probably for a few minutes in a pan, so it's like half cooked. Then you wrap it around the thing. If you wrap the bacon around the asparagus gets done before the bacon gets crispy. So you want the bacon like not crispy, but you want it like where it starts turning like brownish red. And then so
Mhm.
so it's right before it gets like hard and crispy. So it gets more done. If you just put the bacon on the asparagus when you put it in like the oven and broil it, or you put it on your grill or whatever, it won't get fully done. The bacon won't. It'll
Mhm.
only get like half, like probably 2/3 the way done. So if you take the bacon, cook it for like a couple minutes in a pan or 3 minutes in a pan, the bacon will get more crispy over the asparagus, which is good.
Wow.
And
It's
it's really
then
good that way.
the
Plus, too, it flavors it, the oil, like the bacon grease flavors the asparagus too.
I just usually steam the asparagus and then just put some salt in it and some butter as well.
Oh
Tastes
yeah.
good.
Or you put butter and olive oil on it, and then you can just do olive oil, and then like put like salt and pepper, like some type of seasoning on it.
There is
Balsamic vinegar
American
is good on it too. Balsamic vinegar.
there is an American in Valencia that yeah he has a farm, big farm of asparagus. So that's where we try to keep on buying for 1 kilo is what's that $10. It's pretty many and it's tastes good, so fresh.
Mm-hmm.
And they have also fresh onions.
And one thing you want too is if you're buying asparagus,
Mm.
get the asparagus that's don't get the one that's like um smaller in diameter because they're more tender.
Huh?
Like when you get asparagus, get the ones that are the smallest in diameter, like the diameter of them. Get them
Huh?
smaller in diameter because they're more tender and less fibrous.
Oh, really?
And then if you get the ones, because there's ones that are really fat on the end, they get really
Yes.
fat on the end, and they're like fatter, they're like twice as thick. It usually is
Mm-hmm.
the one you want to get the ones that are thinner, like maybe 4 or 5 millimeters, like thick, or ones that are like yay thick. Look at my
Yeah.
fingers. So because you get the fat ones, the ones that are really fat, they're usually tougher and more fibrous, and they're not as tender, not as good. Because I made asparagus when we bought the bigger kind, and I'm like, these things aren't that good, man. And then the flavor is not as good either. You want
Really?
the younger, more tender ones.
Yeah. It seems like yeah, the one where we bought it is the one that you said that it's tender and it's young. They know really
Yeah.
exactly when is the right time to harvest the
And you can cook
asparagus.
asparagus like any like vegetable. You can steam it, grill it, broil it, stir fry it. Um, and an easy way to steam it is if you don't have a steamer, just take like a fry pan,
And
and then just put
yeah,
like a few tablespoons of water in there, and then
sure.
put the lid on, and then the lid will make it steam. And then what you do is
Correct.
you just when the asparagus is done, if it still has a little water left in the pan, which it will, you just pat the asparagus off. You put them on a paper towel or just pat them off before you eat
Okay.
them. But yeah, that's the easy way to do it. That's how I got taught when I was in senior year of high school. I got taught culinary. When
Mm-hmm.
we took a bus from my high school down to this other little like school, and they taught us how to like do vegetable. He goes, yeah, if you don't have a steamer, just put a few tablespoons of water in a pan. Like depends on how much you're going to cook. You may need a little bit more if it's a bigger pan, but you put like if it's a little, you're only doing for like a couple people at a time, or like one serving at a time. You just put a little bit of water in there, and then put the lid on and cook it for the same time you cook it in a steamer, and it steams the asparagus.
Wow.
And like my mom has one of those Instapots that does like steaming and all, like it does like 3 other types of cooking, and it'll steam like vegetables good. We tried it. We didn't know how to set the temperature right, so we had to like open it up a few times and restart it. But the vegetables turned out good. It was green beans we steamed in it. Green
Mm-hmm.
beans with
Wow.
potatoes. We took like the little yellow potatoes. You know what the yellow potatoes are? They're about yay big or a little bit smaller,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Yeah.
they're a little bigger than a golf ball. Like probably double the size of a golf ball on average. And we just sliced them up into like quarters and put them in there, and then cook it with the green beans, and the potatoes could have been done a little bit more. We should have threw the potatoes in there first, let it cook, but then when you use those cookers, you have to shut it off and then turn the lid back on and then restart it when you're steaming it. But because
Wow.
it's under pressure when it's steamed, it's just like what you would use to steam rice. That's what a rice cooker is. A rice cooker just steams the rice.
Mm-hmm. We have abundance here of different kinds of vegetables,
Mm-hmm.
fresh from the mountain because it's just close here. There's lots of farmers here,
Yeah.
and the fruit season is starting again, so I can see lots of avocado now here. Before
Mm-hmm.
last January to March, not so much.
Oh.
And then watermelon. I bought watermelon yesterday. It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's like the little watermelons and there's the big watermelons. The little ones that are like they're like this big. And then there's the humongous ones. The ones that are like more oblong shaped.
Oh, something
The
like
ones that are
that.
oblong and big. Then there's the little ones. There's like two varieties of watermelon that I know of, and one of them is like
Hey,
about the size of a junior basketball, like a little basketball,
yeah, there is another kind
about
of
probably
watermelon.
8 inches in diameter or something.
It's like a circle, like a
Yeah,
ball. Is
and then there's the one that's the oblong one. It's like
yeah,
this, but it's like you look at my hands, it's like oblong. And I know, and about twice the size, or almost twice the size.
yeah, and the avocado is really good. Wow, it's not
Yeah.
watery because some avocado is there's a kind of water inside, so I don't like it very much because it's not
Mm-hmm.
super tasty. And yeah, a bunch of fruits, other fruits.
Yeah.
Of course, mango is. I think mango is not seasonal here in the Philippines. Like whole year
I
there
thought
is
of
a.
a drink.
Huh?
I think I should like market it. So, thought of a, they say chismosa. Oh, it was like a chismosa. You know what a mimosa is. You know how they say chismosa? You
Just
don't get.
gossip. The people who keep on
Yeah, it's like
gossiping.
gossip. But I go, you could make one that's called a drink that's called a chismosa, and it'd be mango juice and and uh and champagne, and it's called a chismosa. I created my own drink.
Oh, mango.
Mango,
Really?
so it would be like a mimosa, but without the orange juice and you would substitute the mango juice for the orange juice and call it a chismosa because mangoes are popular in the Philippines.
You're right. There's really lots of here.
Chismosa, yeah, it's like a mimosa with mango juice. I should market it.
Bye.
I should start selling. I should just get champagne, like some, and then orange juice and mix it together 50-50, and then start selling it in bottles. Make my own labels and start selling it for like $10 a bottle. Make money.
$10.
Yeah, that would be a good idea, wouldn't it?
It's not cheap here. If you go to the rest of bar, there's different kinds of cocktails and other
Yeah,
drinks. Oh my! Mostly, it's more expensive than the food.
yeah.
It's really here. So by Sunday, we will be staying again in another resort, next town, because it's holiday brand out here again. Crazy! It's like six
Yeah, they get
a.m.
yams in the Philippines.
And then it's not only here. It's like how many towns is this? Like 10 towns is brand out. Oh
They
my god!
get they get yams. I believe in the Philippines. They're the ube.
Huh?
No, some guy said Dave Carter said, "Sis, can you get yams to buy in the Philippines?" Yeah,
Yams.
yams. Yeah, because they're the isn't ube purple yam?
If not even if you cannot even buy here in the store, you can order online, but it takes how many days to get into the Philippines
Yeah.
for it happens many times. But I was really shocked that when we ordered the Chromebook from Amazon, it arrives here like 5 days. I thought it's gonna be a month or something because of
Oh,
the
yeah. You can
transportation.
get purple yams in the Philippines.
Very quick. Yeah, sure, there is. In my area, maybe there is too. Maybe all over the
Yep,
Philippines. If you have a big mall, maybe it is available.
you can get ube in the Philippines. Yep, purple yam.
Hmm.
The Filipino tuber take over the world. That's what it says. The Philippine purple yam more popular than vanilla.
Wow.
What it says that it was the culture trip. That's what the website's called. The culture trip, and it's the Philippines slash food and drink.
Kamote, yeah, sweet potato. Grape, we can
Yeah,
buy like
ube is
grape
good.
in the
I've had those
grocery.
wafer tubes, what they're called. I think wafer tubes or wafer. Some or other, and I got them at the Asian store like a few months ago, and they were like about this long, maybe like an inch long, and they had a ribbon, like one little stripe of ube that went around the outside, and they had ube in the middle. They were really good. They came in a little like zip bag about that tall, and so it probably came with probably about 30 or 35 of them in there, and they're so good. Like man,
Yeah.
and they're in
Yeah.
there. I can't remember what they're called. I have a picture of them still on my phone.
So how's your laptop? It's working well or
Yeah,
it's fixed already? Yeah, so I see.
it's been working well for 8 months. Yeah, about eight
Mhm.
months now. I got it in the middle of July of last year. This is the good laptop. It's a 16 gig i5 with a fairly nice graphics card, a 2060 graphics card.
Yeah,
NVIDIA
we still
GeForce
have from
RTX.
MacBook because we have MacBook before it doesn't last longer. So that's why we bought two pieces of laptop which is Chromebook. It's
Oh,
working well. It's better,
hmm
I think.
I don't like Apple products. Everybody has them. Like they have iPhones. Oh, my iPhone's overheating again.
I'm not. I don't know. I don't like using iPhone, but there are some people out there really like
Yeah,
using it.
but
I'm not fun of it.
you can get a phone that's just as good for like even like the top of the line LG. I have an LG phone. This is like a with their second not the second level up from their cheapest one, but
Mhm.
their top of the line phone only like is like a few $100 cheaper than the top of the line um
Oh wow.
iPhone, and it's the one that's got the dual screens on it, and it's got the
Mhm.
the the really good stabilization for the camera in it.
Oh wow, really?
And then the Hapster just ordered a new phone. It's the S20 that's got like stabilization for the camera too.
The Samsung S20?
Yeah, the S21. It's the 5G. Like it's like a $900 or $1,000 phone.
Yeah, we have here the S20 Ultra. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
I
and
really
she has the
like it.
S21 she ordered. I don't know if she got it yet. That was like last week. She said she ordered it.
One thing I don't like the new one because the S21 Ultra you can insert a terabyte on it, but in the S21 no, it's just you cannot insert chips on that or what do you call it micro out USB. Oh no,
No, S the
but
micro
anyway,
SD card.
yeah, we put terabyte in our Samsung S20 Ultra. It's pretty good. One thing I really like because there is a wide angle and you can adjust 100 times zoom in the camera, and then when you do a video, regular video is very nice and so clear. So that's one
Now,
thing.
is that the one you use to shoot your pictures and video?
That's why that's one thing that I really like using it because because I was reading the difference between these two, the new one and the S20 Ultra. Both are good, and then they have also different difference with the battery because the S20 Ultra their battery is kind of hot if you keep using the videos for a while. I mean the camera for a while, but if the other one is kind of last longer the battery I think. So anyway, if I have
Uh,
a chance one day I because my other phone it's kind of something it's not working sometimes because it's like 2 years now with me. So maybe because some reasons I
yeah,
don't know.
but which one have you been taking your recent videos
Uh,
on?
uh, Sometimes this one the Vivo 11, but mostly the S20. The if
Because some of your videos are pretty clear. That's why I'm
because
asking. Because some of your videos are pretty darn
that's why
clear.
I really like he said that he gonna give it to me, but I'm not really convinced because
Yeah,
he's
it's like
using
a thousand
it.
dollar
So
phone.
I really wanted to have my own because I want to have to make more videos, which is pretty good in making videos and even pictures.
Mhm.
So it's kind of expensive here. It's like more than $1,000 for that phone. He
Yeah,
he
but I
bought
mean,
he bought it like $1,500. So
Jeez.
right
Yeah,
now
yeah.
it's
Here it's probably
lower.
like the S20. I can look it up. The S20's been out for, let's say,
S20
like
Ultra. Check it
S
out. S20 Ultra.
S20 Ultra.
Ultra. Yeah, that's the one we have.
Hmm.
Look at that.
Where is
I
it?
can.
It's let me see if it's on Verizon. That's the network I have.
How
Verizon
much
S20.
here now? The price? Because here it's like 56,000 pesos here.
Oh, what's they
Before
say?
we pay,
I'm looking it up.
before we pay it like 75,000. So I'm
They
just
say the
happy that
price
it's
$58
low.
a month. Woof.
58.
Yeah, you can put on a payment plan of $58 a month.
Yeah, because I see the price now. It's like 56,000. So it's like more than $1,000 if you want to pay.
And where is it? Doesn't say the
Monthly.
price. Doesn't tell you where's the price of it. Here's one that's on Amazon. Is it?
Correct for that, Augie. You don't never use of phones because laptop lasts longer than the phone. So I'll just use my laptop also when I did streaming because it's much easy to use than the phone. The phone is
Mhm.
for videos, you know. That's good. You can use it for videos
Where's
because
the
it's
store?
pain in the ass to keep carrying the laptop wherever you go, you know. So phone is
No,
very handy.
it's not that expensive. I don't think. Or S20 Ultra. I didn't find the price. They don't even. They give me the price per month on what it
They
would
don't
be.
give you the full price. For example, if you want to pay fully
No,
paid, buy it
this one
because
doesn't even
ours
give me the price.
is 300. I
Hmm.
hope it will not pace out because the S20 S10 before I keep on looking the S10 because I like that also. And when we go there, they said no more that they pace out with that kind of S10. So I said okay. Then we have available S20 Ultra. That's what we got it. But we're pretty happy with it. It's really it's nice phone. I
One's
mean,
AT&T, and it's on sale for $26 a month.
oh
Save six
man,
hundred bucks
I
overall
don't
price.
really like doing that stuff because you paid more.
$900 is what it costs to buy it at Best Buy on AT&T network, brand new. 900
Mm.
bucks. So it's not their most. It's like they're notched down from their highest phone, which is like the Galaxy Note 20, because they're most expensive. Or one of them. Or the S12, I think is the newest phone or whatever it is. That's the most expensive phone.
Really?
It's like over 1,100 bucks. Yeah. And then the Note's expensive too. The Note phones,
Mm-hmm.
the Note 20 or whatever it is.
Yeah, I think the difference with that is there is a pen.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
my what we
Well, mine
have,
has
we
a
don't.
pen too.
There's
My
no pen in
phone.
it. So, but
My
it's
phone has a
still that's
enjoy
screen.
really fast, and then I got to get to cooking. But mine has a pin that comes out, a sticker,
Yeah, that's
unless
the
it
one.
pops out, and
We
then it
don't
goes
have
in
like
there. This one's called the Stylo 6. I got it in
mm,
August, but it's or July, yeah, August, but it was a $250 phone. Is all it is. It's pretty nice.
yeah.
1080 screen. It's got a
Is it heavy or light?
well with the case on it. It's heavy, but this case is like makes the phone indestructible. The
Ah,
phone's
nice.
indestructible. Look at how thick the case is on it.
For
The case is like
example,
6 or 7 millimeters thick alone. The case
mm,
is like thick. You can see it right there.
wow.
How thick it is.
we put we
It's
put
like six or
something.
seven millimeters thick. Yeah.
We put a hat holder at the back in our Samsung so that when you use it, you insert in here. Then yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
I don't know what's the name of that, but anyway, yeah, it's pretty good phone. But yeah,
Yeah.
one thing was I don't really like it because of the hotness of the battery. That's the only thing I don't
Mhm.
like it. But aside from that, the rest is really good phone.
Mhm. Yeah. It's like a $900 phone around there. I don't know where you buy it from.
Nine
So it's
hundred
always
dollars.
it's one. It's like $700 more, or what is it? 700, $650 more than this one.
How much? How much the hamster pay? $900.
I don't know because no, yours the S20 is $900. The S21 is the newer version
Oh,
of it. The S21.
wow!
Well, I don't know
It's
how
the
much.
price is lower now because before that's 1,500. Oh my gosh.
The S21. What is the price of it is
S21. The S20 Ultra
cheaper.
is 1,500 before.
And on Galaxy S21 deal. What's the deals on these things?
How many
Buy it now. It says, let me see what the deal on the price of the S21 is. $33 a month is all it is.
Oh my.
The S21 Ultra, the newest one's $40. The regular one, the S21 Plus, there's an S21, S21 Plus, and then the Ultra, which probably the size of the screen maybe is all. And well, the S21 Ultra comes with 5 cameras. You don't need 5 cameras.
Said the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G is $799.
Oh no, it's the S21 Ultra is for $39.99 a month on the carrier that I have, Verizon.
Jamie said I have the S20 5G Slim. How much is it? Very expensive.
The Slim is like this thinner, a little bit thinner, I guess, and smaller.
Oh,
S20 Slim.
I like maybe that's nice, Slim.
S20 Slim.
Hmm.
Oh no, they're like, yeah, the regular S20 is like around $600, and then the higher one is like 900. I seen on Best Buy.
Let me check in the Philippine fries.
I'll keep you running because I gotta cook my food, so I'll keep you running though. And I'll also be here because I can hear you from my. It's only like about 3 feet from the stove to the desk, so I can still hear and still talk. See, I can still talk on this. I just won't be as loud. I'll start cooking my food. I'm cooking my steaker.
It's like a bar of soap squirts out of your hand. Don't like it. Oh really? Yeah. Oh, how much is this? Uh, I don't know if this is the one. Maybe this is not the one. It doesn't show up. Wait. When I search something like the one that Jamie said about the S20G, maybe I'll put space on it. Oh my gosh. Doesn't show up.
The other phones they're good if you want like a Chinese. On the Chinese phones, the Hawaiis have really good cameras on them. The last couple of Hawaiis or Huawei's, actually say it Huawei, yeah, they have really good cameras on them, like selfie cameras and the back camera on them. For the price you pay like $800 for their top of the line phone. They're cheaper than like a Samsung top of the line or whatever. Because the last year's version was like I think it was like a P30, and then I think they got a newer one now.
Wow, it's that one Jamie that is 36,000 in the Philippines. The S20 5G Slim.
I'm gonna start doing my food. And I'm cooking this with it too. If you want to see what I'm doing, I'm cooking this with it.
You're cooking now? Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. For dinner, yum.
Yeah, I'm gonna have part of this and then the steak with it. Gonna cook this in the microwave. So I don't have an oven.
Wow. Healthy. I'm doing a trade into get the S21. Oh, good for you. I think it's better. Yes, hello. It's 10. I cannot find it here as well. I asked the dealer, they said it's spaced out. So that's why we grabbed the S20 Ultra because they don't have it anymore. I like the S10 as well. My friends and mostly my friends, they got it, but me, I don't have it. So anyway, no one here.
LG phones are good too. This is my second LG I've had. And I like LG phones. For the price, you can't beat this phone for $250. Good phone. It's got a humongous screen on it, as you can tell. This thing's got like a 8.6 inch screen. This phone.
James, I'm not sure if the Realme store they got it, but I asked the Samsung dealer if they have the S20, and they said it's phased out. So I didn't go there for a while now. I don't know if they have it, but maybe no more. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm looking forward to buy it also. But yeah, sana. Oi, M&M Journey, good morning.
Hi, M&M Journey. Woot, woot,
Woot woot.
woot, woot.
Maybe she will go
That's what
live
Lady
stream
Boo always said.
later.
She goes, woot, woot. And when I come in there, all the time she goes, Team Boring, Team Boring.
Oh my, she's in
Because
Team
she's in
Boring.
my messenger group, Team Boring. Messenger
Oh
group
my
chat.
God.
Yeah.
She's back in Dumaguete, I think. She's in the province
Oh,
state.
she lives close to you.
Yeah, like two. You will pass one town only, and then Dumaguete. But she
So
just
maybe
passed by
like,
it like,
what, a 15,
on the
20
way
minute
to
drive?
Dubai. She is from Basay.
Oh,
Um,
okay, but she lives in
Order than
Dumaguete.
Royal One, but she's living in Dumaguete. James,
Yeah,
good morning.
you live in Valencia, right?
No, I'm not anymore in Valencia.
Oh,
Darwin,
well,
remember
okay.
I
Because in
transfer.
the other house you lived in, the one, remember you're doing the stream, it started raining really hard, and you got the water
That's
in
Valencia.
next to you. Yeah, that's Valencia. That house, remember, I was like, what you doing? She's getting a mop out to mop her floor during the stream, and then he panned over with the camera, and there's a big puddle of water on the floor.
Yeah, but now I don't experience rain here no more. Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
it's
that's
so
good.
happy. Yeah, really, I miss that kind of thing because my friend neighbor in Valencia keeps saying that it's raining there, but
Turn it
not
up a
in
little
my
bit. I
location.
can hear you
So,
better.
oh my, I kind of jealous. They have lots of
Yeah.
rain. Hi, James is from. I'm hidden in Degos, Mantanao area. Ah, I'm in Negros Island, James. Nice to see you here. Have
Never
you
heard of
been
that
here?
area before. I've heard of like
Shout,
probably about a dozen other places in the Philippines, but not there.
yeah, I never been to that area. Why did you transfer? Ah, because we like to start a new. We like to do a brand new start. What's that? Um, we transfer here because we like to experience living in the beach again because we kind of miss it. We lived long time ago, so we're living in Valencia for 2 years, so it might be enough for us to live 2 years in the mountains. So we would like to experience again what's life here in the close to the ocean. So that's why. And besides, it's a beautiful brand new build house. So we grab the opportunity. It's like owning a new house. We're the first one to, leave it here. It's kind of expensive, but it's pretty good. Up and down two-story build house. Siomai and lumpia on me. It's on my breakfast. Wow. Oh my God. Better you. You have breakfast. Me, I don't have yet. I just drink 1 cup of coffee. And then 1 cup of coffee for me. I don't know what's my breakfast, but we found a puppy. So been here about 2 years. Ah, so you're in lockdown as well. Never been there yet. What you got there? Seems like he's cooking or frying something. Love the beach too. I'm lazy person here. So yeah, we're living in a beach house as well, James. So nice to meet you here. We're in the Negros Island. So if you've been here, maybe or maybe not yet. So if I was standing right here right now, if there's no coconuts or some trees outside, I can see some parts of Mindanao. And then, but closer to us is Apo Island. If you've heard about it, Apo Island, it's best snorkeling and diving, one of the best snorkeling and diving in the world. So, yeah, it's pretty nice. And right now, the ocean is so calm. There's kind of a little bit wavy and low tide as well. And then we have coral gardens here, a few yards from our house. So we like to do snorkeling there. It's amazing. There's lots of fish, and the corals is awesome. And but today and yesterday, I didn't go, swimming up there because I have visitor. So anyway, yeah, it's a pretty good area. Perfect. It's like a nice pick. We got lucky that we have this place. It's kind of big, 17 meter wide. So, yeah. I love beach too. It's peaceful. Yeah, correct. And I'm Journey. That's why we like to come here. And besides, our neighbor is far away, so we don't have disturbance from neighbors, mostly karaoke, of course, in the Philippines. If you have close neighbors to you into your house, and they will, play karaoke, and then the other disadvantage in the other old house is there's chenso mostly every day, 8 to 5 p.m. So it's kind of noisy, and then what else? Burnout as well. I hate this keeps on going burnout there in Valencia. So here, from the we're living here like more than a month or almost 2 months. We experience only twice burnout, and it's only quick, not like in the other place, 20 hours burnout. Oh my god, I can't handle it anymore. Sean Williams said hello. James says. See, wish you a good morning, M&M Journey. I have a rice farm and a coconut plantation here in the province. Love it here, but love this too just as much. I see. We have 28 pieces of what you call that coconut here in this location. Roshan Williams, morning, Sean. M&M Journey, hi. So guys, maybe I would
Hi,
like
Sean
to
Williams.
break. Maybe I have to leave because it's 7:42 and I have to eat breakfast as well.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining the
You're
panel and
welcome.
next time
Anytime. Yep.
enjoy your dinner.
Yep. I'm cooking my steaks right now. They've been on probably like 2.5 minutes already.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
okay.
cook them
Because
probably about 3 to 4 minutes on each side, and then that's it.
thank you so much, everyone. Next
Yeah.
time again, hopefully tomorrow. By Sunday, I can't because it's holiday burnout. So maybe
Yeah.
I'll just make a blog on the resort that will stay for a day. So thank you again, and hope to
Yeah.
see you. Bye bye, Bray. Thank you,
Yeah.
and
Bye.
take
Bye,
care on your
bestie.
job.
Bye.
Take
Everybody
care.
in chat.
God bless everyone.
Yep.
Bye
God bless you.
bye.
Love you, bestie. Yep.
Love you. Bye
Bye.
bye. Oh, what's that?